right, so I'm back with you, Trinidad and Tobago, and yes, I said before, I'm sitting in. Most of you know my time is from 9 in the morning till 2 o'clock. So thank you very much for sticking and staying with me on the Street 919 FM. All right, so interesting developments that is happening, and I kind of wanted to share with you. I wanted to let you all hear what was going on in the MSJ camp, right? I wanted to hear, for you all to hear what was happening in the. You see, some of you need to know what's happening. Otherwise, some of you think that I don't really care what nobody else has to say. But really and truly, sometimes it is good to know what is going on. Sister Jenny always say that you need to know your enemy. If you don't know, how you go up, how you will know what to do. All right, so I just said let me give you all some information on what's happening in the MSG, and so I would have taken liberty to call him for you all to hear what are their plans, what seats they plan to take up and stuff like that, so that you'll be aware of what's going on. All right, other things that are happening in Trinidad and Tobago. Well, you all would have been aware or know that there was a key handing ceremony over today. We were live, and you were able to see what was going on, and that's very interesting. Very interesting how I was there present, and I saw how they were able to do the social distancing and all of those different stuff that was happening. That was really cool stuff. All right, that was going on there. Also, I wanted to talk to you all about something that I sat down and I was kind of wondering what is really going on here in Trinidad and Tobago. Let me tell you this, at Trinidad and Tobago, you all think we're fighting a war in joke. This is not no joke war. Eh? This is a serious war. Why I say that? Because I looked at something that was printed in the Guardian, and again, I keep asking the question: Is that a party group of a political party, the UNC? Why I ask that is because of developments that I'm seeing in the newspaper and the way they write their articles. Somewhat makes you wonder what it is really going on in the Guardian. Where the Guardian going with this? And some people will try to defend the media. Some people will say, but you are part of the media. How could you be criticizing the media or saying things about the media? Trust me, it's not easy to sit down and look at something in the news and say, but what is really going on here, boy? So the Guardian would have printed up an article they would have printed an article, and Dr. Rowley had to defend himself on Facebook from the article that was printed. So, and then yesterday, the Guardian would have printed another article again. And I haven't seen anybody come out in defense or anybody come out and say that article is wrong. And the media and some sections of the media continue to do this. And I wonder, when is it going to stop? And I don't think it will ever stop. I don't think it will ever stop. Because when you read articles in the Guardian especially, boy, you wonder, where are they going with this? So yesterday they would have written an article about the saying that all the facilities are filled. You hear me? And that's why we had to use the cruise ship. Before that, they wrote an article about the PM, the Prime Minister, still unhappy with the cost of the Curab interchange. So they continue with the narrative. And remember, they had written an article before that too, where we keep showing up the Guardian especially with their nonsense. All right? So the Guardian would have written an article some weeks ago, about a week ago, about the Prime Minister, saying that the PM unhappy with the cost of the interchange. Then when you go into the article, you see where Rowley says that the project came in at a final cost of 2 point something million, right? And while he was not an engineer or somebody who does engineering, right? He knew that the project was too high. You hear that? And that's in the Guardian. The Guardian put this on their papers and saying that the Prime Minister was unhappy with the cost, which is 2 point something million. When the cost under the UNC would have been 4 point something million. You hearing me? So I keep asking myself, why is the Guardian doing this? And as I said to you yesterday, they wrote an article, and in the article, they're saying that all of the what do you call it? What's the name that they call it? I tried to pull up this the article that they would have written, and while I'm talking to you, I'm trying to do that now. But they would have spoken about all the areas of where we would have had people and placed persons and stuff like that. They were saying that it was filled. I'm going to find it, and I'm going to share it with you. Let me go to the phone lines. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon again, Pastor Google.
Hi, afternoon.
Pastor Google, I'm very distressed. I will tell you why I'm distressed, huh? People want to continue pissing we eye and in the face until it's raining.
Mm-hmm.
And we need, as a people, to get off the defensive and get on the offensive. I keep saying, when you know your enemy,
that's it,
and you know yourself, you just win all your battles. If you know your enemy and you don't know yourself, you'll win half your battles. And if you don't know your enemy and you don't know yourself, you'll lose all your battles. And it's the art of war or political war. And I am saying we need to stop asking ourselves why. We don't know why. We answered that question already. It's not why. It's how we're going to deal with it. We have to be asking how, not why. We know the Guardian in newspaper is not going to print nothing in Dr. Rowley's favor, the PNM favor. We don't know that. So stop asking why they will do that. We have to know how we counteracting that. We don't know the elements and them who are against PNM, what they're going to say. We don't know that. So stop asking why. We have to ask ourselves how we going to treat and deal with it. And that is part about knowing ourselves, because we don't know the enemy. So why we keep asking why? We start to ask ourselves how we going to deal with them now and get a plan to deal with it. It's different level in this political war it have, It had the general and them would have sit around the table. It had the other levels, and then they come right down to the street man now. That the one who will come out there and get it running and going and pass it back up. We have to know with different levels in this political war. We have to know space. It has some like the TV, them good for TV. It has some could write the letter. It has some them could fix the table. It has some could cook the food. You have to know your space in this political war. Otherwise it don't make sense. David Nacken is going up to Tanapuna, acting Tanapuna people. In 2018, David Nacken would have said about Kamla Prasad Visesa. I'm not going to read word for word, but this is basically what it said. He said she lived in a cautionary tale of sobriety, and she appointed and presided over the most corrupt cabinet in the ministries in living memory. Hear what I say? He says that she's fighting with sobriety and that she appointed and presided over the most corrupt cabinet ministers in living memory. And today, David Nacken is walking, and they say he might be the UNC candidate for Tanapuna. 2018, he said that. What changed between 2018 and 2020? He went on to talk about someone with low integrity, average intelligence, and insipid character Did I just describe our entire political class? So if you're describing our political class as being low integrity, average intelligence, and insipid character, you want to be a part of that? You want to be a part of that? So I tell him, he even went on to say, and then he put a legend in the end. TNT to turn over the years into a viral, a virtual state controlled by the boastful and myopic 1% who drive around in fancy cars, ignorantly slurping down Johnny Black, while mostly black men fight and die over scraps, allegedly. Those are all the things we say. How you could link with UNC now? How you could want to go up for turn up on a UNC slate when you say them thing that Kamala Prasad Bissessa appointed and presided over the most corrupt ministers in memory. And listen to me now, all in all the enemies, no all the enemy, and don't stop asking why they're doing this and why. We know why. Let me find the defensive now and say how we going to treat with the people. Come now, man. Come now, man. And before I go, there's a program called One Shot, One Kill. After we listen to the Titans Democracy on mornings with Miss Sharon Felix and Bruce Wayne, and then we listen to Pastor Google You, we look forward to One Shot, One Kill with Juliet Davy. And I am saying we want to know what has happened to that program.
All
because
right.
that's part of we Arsenal in the war. I want to know. I hear what you're saying. I just asking a question because I like to ask questions. All is that a part of the army and the drive. We want to know what's happening. And again I go, know your enemy and know yourself. You go win all the battles are going.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Pastor Bruce. Well, I hope Ms. Jenny share that article with you, Sharon Finnick and Julia Davy, and put it on Facebook and use that statement as a dagger against the so-called candidate going putting a puna. Because that is the ammunition, you know. You know what make it very funny to Pastor Google? How come the media didn't pick this up?
The media?
Or the media, or better yet, the UNC screening committee to drop the ball or what?
No, they know what they're doing.
Oh, they know what they're doing.
Of course.
But I thought the screening committee was supposed to scrutinize every candidate. But then again, is UNC, and so I guess anybody could, you know, like have to subscribe. But Pastor Google, seriously, I don't know if you listen to the program this morning, concerning some, I don't know if it's the MP for our bad career, but somebody was discussing the fact that this government should open up the borders, and a lot of people are coming, and with the coronavirus, and they should get some sort of immunity. Now, I don't know what is going on in the mind of certain people, but the whole idea of the quarantine is to mitigate the virus because there's no vaccine at the moment. This thing has a high mortality rate. And people who, even they survive the coronavirus, they have different sort of ailments afterwards. They have heart condition problems. They have, knowing how this country, and Mr. we have to talk about it, that we high in the of diabetes, heart problem, cancer, hypertension. There are certain people who are advocating this thing called herd immunity. Pastor, you know what that is?
All right.
No. You have to do research, you know.
All right, I will. I have another caller, the line caller. All right?
Because whoever advocated that, it's a bunch of social darkness.
All right. We know. All right, thank you. Yeah. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Google.
Hi, afternoon.
Right. You know me. You know
Yes,
my voice.
I know your voice.
Good. I have two comments to make on the selection of David Nackett. One. Some years ago, when he was coming to the end of his football career, he ended up playing for a club in Lebanon. And I'm making this point just to show you, and he has always been surrounded with controversy in and out of football. Now, he ended up making, now his mouth is his problem. He ended up making some very, very controversial comments about the government of Lebanon. In response, the state security of Lebanon seized his passport. Couldn't leave the country. He had just married a Lebanese girl, and they seized his passport. He was virtually under house arrest. And he was begging everybody, whoever was the Prime Minister of Trinidad then, he was begging him to help him to come home, this, that, the other. Nothing worked, and he sought the assistance of Jack Warner, who was then high up in FIFA. He was still high up in FIFA. And it is Jack Warner's intervention on his behalf to the Lebanese government that allowed the government to relent, to give him back his passport, and for him to hightail it out of Lebanon. Ended up back in Trinidad, and that is a big part of the story with Mr. David Nackett, always involved in controversy. Some years ago, in 2005, he made some very, very serious comments about the Syrian community in Trinidad. Note, it's the same Syrian community who his now new boss described as the 1%. Made some very disparaging remarks about the Syrian community. I'm saying all that to make the point that he has always been a controversial figure in and out of football matters. Right? Always putting his mouth in issues of trouble that have always put him in a compromising position. And that's the man who was lapped up by the sector. Secondly, I don't know if you recall, a year or two ago, a young lady with a mechanical engineering degree was appointed or was sent as an OJT. And if you remember this, she was sent as an OJT to Lakshmi Girls High School. She was a young Muslim woman. And that woman,
yes.
A young Muslim woman, and she is wearing a hijab, and she went to Lakshmi Girls, and she was chased out of the school by the then principal and the Satmaraj that she's not a Hindu and she can't be here. She can't work in my school. And, she lost a little job there. And I'm saying all that to tell you. Well, she had changed the name, okay, to a Muslim name, but her maiden surname, Google, was Nackett.
Oh.
And that is a close relative of David Nackett. It may not be his daughter, it could be a niece.
Okay.
And she was living where I know that family really comes from, the Mount Chamflair area. And I'm saying that to tell you that I don't know if he has a short memory, but it was a reaction by the Hindu authorities of the Mahasabha to kick that young girl out of Lakshmi Girls. And that's the same man who kicked that girl out of a little employment. She just came out of UWI, you know. She had just come out of UWI, 72 years old. The man who kicked her out of Lakshmi Girls, he was told by the person who is now David Nackett's boss, the Cesar, talk for us. I wonder if David Nackett recalls what happened to his young niece at that school by the very rabid and racist Hindu-led Mahasabha and the Lakshmi Girls High School, which is a Hindu girls' school. And he has put himself now with somebody who has praised the very man who kicked his niece out of Lakshmi Girls as an OJT. I would like David Nackett to be reminded of those things. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Thank you very much. There's the man they're talking about.
Performance, not politics.
David Nackett.
We've never had an era of politicians that we can look back and say, yes, they've done well for the country as a whole.
The footballer.
The Caribbean and the African countries would be spectators to the sport.
And the fighter.
The situation in the Laventille Hills, the situation in the Mondo Hills, it cannot continue.
Tonight on Viewpoint, football's frontline fighter.
How far is Trinidad and Tobago away from exploding?
That's the man. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
Well, I like the detail coming from your previous call. And of course, Jenny made a point about why ask and, just go on the offense, which is correct. But, based on, the gentleman I called before, and outlining in detail how people can put aside all the protocols, all the decency of family life to associate themselves with a woman who, Pastor Google, well, she no holds bad to get into an office. That's desperation. And Naked and Noel, I don't have anything much to say about him, to be honest. Again, like I was saying yesterday on a particular program, people like Ian Allen and the former Minister of Sport that is trying to protect himself now. These people were quite popular, very good citizens in Trinidad and Tobago, if I may say so. And then get yourself involved with Kamala Prasad Bisesa. And all of a sudden they can't have a way in this country, in the whole umbrella of decency. And that's a problem. But my thing is about Google, I don't think that we should tread too much on the Guardian. When I say that, I'm not saying not to highlight it. I think Dr. Ori is awake for all the ills that are being put forward by people without evidence, trying to create controversy, and I don't think it would stick. You remember at one point in time, there was a big hullabaloo, as we say, about Delcy Rodriguez and everything else. Where's that conversation today? Where's that conversation today about ship with oil and so on? It's done. Everything come up with. And I want to tell, the Minister of Communication, let's stop being so politically correct. You have a television station there. Don't use it like the UNC to cause confusion, but use it to protect your government. Come on. Use it to protect your government. Because, again, we made the point about the PRO of the PNM, not everything she could get involved in, but hey, protect your government. Because you know why? After a while, when people hear things, they tend to believe it if there's no response from those responsible. That's all I have to say, Pastor Google. Take care of yourself.
Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
Pastor Google, people must remember that Kamala Prasad, Basi Pandey, and all of them are the same thing. Basi Pandey had said he would sleep with the devil to get rid of PNM. So Kamala Prasad would use anybody to get rid of the PNM. All her concern is to get into power. Basi Pandey had said for a small boy and a doubles, anybody could cross the frame last and to fit. What they do, they use you to get into. They don't care what they do. They will shine as long as they could get what they want. And when they don't get it, they kick you. So all we here they're doing it, they're playing games and watching them. The people they see licking, you understand, to influence the African community. That's all they're doing, because they know the only time they get into power is when the African community change side, Lego pin them and go and they said, that they can't get in. So what they're doing now, they're using, you understand, some Negroes, because they're not even African, to get in to power. That's all about it. But remember, Basi Pandey had said over and over, he will sleep with Satan to get rid of the. Good evening.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, Pastor Google, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yes, concerning of Naked, right? That gentleman before makes some very good statement, because Naked played for Trinidad and about 50, 20 years. We hear nothing about Naked. I was away, right? And Naked nearly, you hear about York, you hear about Latapi, you hear about Brian Lara. Right? He didn't really do anything for the kids of them, come back and open up a little program and help. So when I hear read this kind of remarks and thing about us, he didn't really do anything. But what I realized to Pastor Gogo, right? You see on the East-West corridor, right? Which is not her stronghold. She's putting a lot of African in in her stronghold she has not named for them yet, because them the safe seat. But she's just trying to disrupt the East corridor. But Pastor Google, remember when Aaron McLeod was Minister of the I think it's Environment, and he was in charge of he invited everybody to apply for work. And when PNM people went there, right? Know how the PNM people, when they went in, the UNC membership get very thing, and they remove Eric McLeod and pursued because he was trying to make everybody across the board work. So we have to be very careful what we do in the East-West corridor. And Pastor Google, we have Sharon, right, from 5 to 9 in the morning, and we have you from 9 to 1, 9 to 2.
Let's talk on the street.
The official station that defends the nation.
This Thursday, it's Par Night on Iwer Stage, featuring.
Hey, what's the scene, everybody? My name is Josh Gordegrello, and this Thursday, June 18th at 7 p.m., I'll be performing on Iwer Stage. So make sure and tune in, because we're going to put a serious vibe. I'm going to get you a real street band. So make sure and tune in this Thursday, June 18th, Iwer Stage, 7 p.m. We outside.
Streaming live on Instagram at Iwer George, Facebook Neil Iwer George, and YouTube Iwer TV. It's Iwer Stage.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home, or get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatetT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
We are in this together at Dowell's Famous Foods and BQ Bites, 1 week only, starting from Sunday the 14th of June to the 21st of June. You can get plenty for 20 at Dowell's Famous Foods. Have yourself 2 pieces of mouth-watering chicken and 1 side, or 1 zesty chicken sandwich for only $20 at BQ Bites. Get yourself a grab-and-go meal for only $20. Visit Darrell's Famous Foods and BQ Bites, Port Mall, as they acknowledge we are in this together. 1 week only. 2 pieces and 1 side, $20. 1 zesty chicken sandwich, $20. 1 grab-and-go meal, $20. Darrell's Famous Foods and BQ Bites, Port Mall. We are in this together.
Tobago is like one big happy family, and in this time of pandemic, our family values have never been stronger. We are stronger together, Tobago, and together, with a name you can depend on, we are moving into the new normal with quality food from Chef and Barbecue.
Chefs and BBQ for the past 30 years have been part of the Tobago household. We are happy to welcome you hot to warm style meals fit for the entire family. Not forget about our $20 breakfast meals. You hear? Welcome home. Tobago Chefs is open to you.
Chef and Barbecue is renowned in Tobago for home-style cooking using the best Tobago has to offer and more. Visit a Chef and Barbecue near you today and get that home-cooked meal you've been missing. Call to order and pick up your meals hot and ready at Chefs and Barbecue. There's no chef like a Tobago chef.
Are you looking for a home care aide for an elderly parent? Maybe you're looking for a nanny or babysitter for your children. Are you looking for a housekeeper or cleaner for your home or office? Then Helping Hands Home Care is the place for you. We provide a qualified home care aid, nannies, babysitters, housekeepers, and cleaners at reasonable prices. We work so you don't have to. Just send us your budget and schedule and we'll make it happen. Are you trained in home care? Do you have experience in caring for the elderly, disabled, or children? Or maybe you want to earn extra money cleaning homes and offices? Then be part of our team. We want you. Contact us today, WhatsApp or call 4838741 to sign up. We are Helping Hands Home Care. Helping Hands Home Care. The home is where the heart is.
Every child is incredibly intelligent. Parents, reach higher. Be stronger. Join Oliver S. Clark, producer of the IBG line of educational products, right here every Thursday morning at 11:15. Get the genius out of the children. Hear how you can work with the IBG phonic program and see your children learn at least 200 times faster. Remember, IBG guarantees rapid progress for champions to turn this nation around. It's right here on 91.9 FM every Thursday morning at 11:15. For more info, call 336-3896 or 725-READ.
Breakfast set, go! Start with Milo, finish strong. Perform your best all day long. M-I-L-O, Milo. Breakfast set, go Milo. You want to raise a trophy? Drinking Milo gets you ready. Fortify your mind and body. It starts with Milo. Start with Milo, finish strong. Perform your best all day long. M-I-L-O, Milo. Breakfast set, go Milo. Start the day right with Milo. Fortified with Active Go for energy release and muscle function. Milo, the energy food drink of champions.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
Come talk with us. Realest News, Hard Talk, Real Talk on the street, 919 FM.
All right, I'm back with you, Trinidad and Tobago. Now, I am really disheartened by some of the things that people are saying about me on Facebook, right? And you know, it leads you to wonder sometimes. It really does. But you know what? Such is life. Hello, good afternoon.
Pray for them. I pray for them. People like them, I pray for them. After Google, our only hope. I show him come and shoot off one shot, one kill. You know. Our only hope for it. Okay, I'm Mr. Kukuri.
All right.
I only hope that show him come and shoot them out. Okay?
All right.
Écoutez-moi. Even politics, they say it. For all them ranking hypocrites. They keep it unreservedly. For all who betray their country. Some play patriotic, once they holy reign. Turn bitter and caustic when they lose again. It's outright backstabbing once they buy the dust. Glad to see us sinking. Them Israel Judas. When the government in session, they say how they love this country. But as they lose election, they bless and not talk prevailing. Talk trade and big investment. What that is when they in power. As you put them on the pavement, they start to show them.
And I would like for people to go up on Facebook and see what are some of the comments that are being said about me. You'll be surprised. Just for sitting here, and I'll tell you something, there are things that people really don't know. And we're talking about Black Lives Matter. We're talking about black people. It's amazing. It's amazing. Black Lives Matter and black people. And you don't know. You sitting in your house, you're watching me, and you are making your assumptions, which is your right too. But you know what? I want to say I'm quite educated. Say I have book sense and common sense. I'm glad that you have book sense and common sense. And you can sit there and you can type your comments, yet still you don't know what's happening. But I want people to go up on Facebook and see what's the statements that are being made and all the comments that are coming in. You know what I mean? Without any evidence. You know what I mean? You have no evidence of what you're saying. But that's black people, and when you're ready to talk about a white man taking his knee off your neck, some of you need to take your knee off of your brother and sister's neck. You understand? Do you pay your bills? I guess no. So tell them. All right. Google, you are fake. God bless you. It's interesting. It's interesting. I go back to the phone lines. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Anderson. I am just like you. I don't know. Yesterday I sat in for them. Today I'm doing the same thing, and I really that's it. That's all.
As my sister once told me, show my words, 5, 6 sisters. She say a great listener. See, the people who that listen to our program don't get to help with these people. No, I won. And I will continue to say, and now I out to be a UNC, my name is Anderson Wilson. I out to be a UNC because something wrong with cruel people. We always have some infighting, some fighting among something. Check on them East Indian station. How much they say who leave the station, who gone by that station, and who come back so, and who walk back so. And who they be fighting and who... But that means East Indian, that's how they fight on, you know. Yeah, there's how the internal fight on. Because it's not nobody who never seen the cat before soon. But something actually wrong with, I can't say black people, let me say African people. I don't even African people. As vice versa, will they beat them, only John, only any part, only Enterprise, only Varima, only they go market and go and shoot somebody. I never hear Bamboo 1 and Bamboo 2 shooting up one another yet. It's only African. Most of them, but that is saying with the pants below the bottom. It's only African you see willing, whether you in a East Indian area or to snatch African woman bag or push down in her pensioner pocket. It's only African in like to see African shy about. And this thing about African, because it's very African, you know. I had the word for them, you know. We're not radio friendly. And we need to support one another. Because whether UNC or PNM, when all they're going to open all their fridge, all of the fridge empty. Right? But so this East Indian and them now, the same vendors on Charlotte Street will find themselves at Macoya and credit the same East Indian and them goods. Credit the black man good, they're going to know this one on you, that one on you. And so the list could go on with my brothers and sisters. I don't really look, my brothers and sisters, my mother makes it in children. Me calling all here as African people, no brother and sister with me, you know. I know adopted all here. Right? Because when you not fight you that, when it's not Sharon Phillips, I shall wear Janice. The list just go on and on. When it's not Shoma Wilson, and the list go on and on and on. And who does really be sticking the neck out the woods for these people we call those in administration, whether PNM or UNC, who does be sticking the neck out the woods? And what let us get, all let us get, who does call in and just glad for people to hear all their voice. Not me, no. I doesn't know that, you know. When I call, I try to, we do that to really get out of all, you know, or let us learn something now, boy. So we can stop cross the road and say Muslim and Rasta and kill one another. Right? Why the politician and them eating out and thieving out the country. Both sides. Right? So at the end of the day, the fight you that David that fight by PLM, me saying the PLM and I seen talking, you know. You have too much in-house fighting. I was somebody fighting on somebody and I was patient. I was good afternoon because you're my partner at the end of the day. You're my friend.
Right? Anderson, thank you.
Yeah, good. All let's stop the fighting, man.
I don't know where the fighting talk coming, huh?
Hey, don't know. I know where it coming.
I don't know where it coming at all. I hear you, my brother. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, Pastor Google.
Yes, sir.
I want to say something. You see what happened? There is a program going on, and the people not hearing the voices.
Yeah, but that has nothing. Listen to me. Listen to this. That has
to do with you.
No. So then, why? If it have nothing to do with me, right? That's nothing. It have nothing. Listen to me. Listen to this. Yeah. If it have nothing to do with the announcer, why abuse the announcer? Why send nasty messages to the announcer on Facebook? Why?
Ignorance is ignorance, Pastor Google.
Yeah, but then if you see that is ignorance, and you don't know it. Let's say tomorrow you hear Juliet's voice on the radio. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? And we're talking about white. We're talking about white hatred. We're talking about Black Lives Matter. We're talking about black people. Are we serious? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you this too. At the end of the day, this station do belong to me. And people asking who abusing you, Google. Go back and watch. Go back and look at some of the comments on YouTube, on the Facebook page, and you'll understand. You self who asking who abusing me.
Guys, why I say it here, it is ignorance because they don't understand how a radio station operate. And if you can't do nothing, no commentator on radio station can do anything. It's management, you understand, who operates a radio station.
And that's it. That's it. If you have a problem, call the
exactly.
Don't call me.
Write him, call him, whoever it is, call them and make it say, well, let's be that here and so and so, and you want to why that here and so and so. You can't do nothing about it. You just a worker in the radio station, but it's ignorance. You understand? Not understand how things operate. You understand why they do that? But the caller just now, Anderson, what's his name? He using terms when he's speaking about the Indians as East Indians, but every now and then he's mixing up black people. You understand? All the people and this kind of thing. And you say he's an African. This is the disrespect we show for one another. You understand? Because the clearly talking about a lot of other people in this country, they had them same little black boy killing for them, you know. They pay them to kill for them. They pay them to thief car for them. Today they work with tie and jacket and tie as respectable. Someday, when everybody thief a car for, they stick it for $5,000. They thief the parts and they sell you the parts. It's them. A lot of them had them for us doing that. So they feel like most of them do it on their own. So understand that they had them do it. The 1% of them who are here in this country who should be selling all the drugs and those kind of things. You understand? Who should be selling for them? The decided black boys doing it for them. It's for look, have a good evening. But let people understand, you are not responsible. Call management and ask management what is going on. That is all about it. I gone.
Thank you.
Rebuilding time, time to build this country back. This country don't owe me any favors. This country raised me from boy to man. But the village vibe we used to savor, barely ready get to know how to have. No thing
dress so fine, just by your hairstyle. They go target you and kill you dead. If I were a Tom, then Muslim I am, and the Rasta crew go treatment red. My standards can't fall any lower. The country ballin', for true patriots we have to search. I see women modeling by the altar. The country ballin', but a mini road don't reach the church. And since politics so we will build and rebuild. To bring featuring Baker. Build and rebuild. To bring the country back on track. Build, rebuild until we have you back on top of the hill. Every day our next video gone viral. Bullying in school and young girl in court. Like they stepping on a downward spiral. Tolerance, brother, well that's gone. Where young girls before had an unwritten law to be seen and not heard to achieve. Now all of that slip, for weekly they trip. In the schoolyard fighting, pulling weed. They turn warrior princess just like Xena. The country ballin', forget books and toting knife instead. I saw mean girls, but these young teens meaner. The country ballin', would gang up and beat a girl to shreds. Yes, they're moving cold, like they have no soul. When mercy and sympathy we lack. Time to build the country back. Family values under attack. Time to build the country back.
All right, so that's it there for me. I'm out of here, Trinidad and Tobago. Talk to you guys tomorrow from 9 to 2. All right? Tomorrow is Youth Day, and I have some young people coming in the studio, and I'll be here from 9 to 2. All right? So don't touch your dial. Stick and stay. Right here on the street now, 9 FM. Someone, and you see this lady here, I'm going to put a little tick by you. I like your comment. See the last comment? Yeah, I will take you. All right, who again? I will, all right. So, I will, I am looking to make my way out of the studio. All right. So, Trinidad and Tobago, you stay blessed, eh? Stay blessed, stay strong, and as the gentleman says, all I want to know is if tomorrow, please God, Juliet is sitting here. I want to know what these people are going to say by. You understand? we are some people who, I don't know, boy. I don't know. But I'm glad for you guys. Stay strong, man. Continue listening to Street 919 FM. We talking about Black Lives Matter. Give me a break.
Build and rebuild.